Hello everyone, so this is Devlog number 7 and I'm happy to say that I finally finished the game. At least that's what I think so far. So in this week, I was first able to fix an issue where the ball was moving even after the dialogue was still visible. I can't show that now, but I guess I could show you um, that if I let go and then I have the dialogue open, it stops the ball, it stops the velocity of the ball, and it just stays in place. And so yeah, so now that works properly. So now the next update is that if the ball goes to the bottom, um, the lives counter, as you can see here, decrease from 3 to 2. And then also another thing is that when it goes through the screen like you just saw, you hear the explosion sound effect to indicate that the ball or that the player has lost a life. And for me to get the sound to work for that, I kind of had to convert my my sound utility, or I created a sound utility class and I made a singleton out of it. And this sound utility class, which is right here, basically instead of the way I did before, utilizing the ECS method where I have a sound system and I have a sound component that I give to each entity that's gonna play a sound, I instead made it into a single static class like this, where we just play the sound that we want based on what event happens. So in the case where the ball goes down and the player loses a life, it's gonna call on this play explosion method. And for this to for me to get it to work properly here, I had to make the app preferences, which contains the settings, and also the asset manager, which loads up the sounds, images, and any of those assets that are needed for the game. I also have to make them into singleton so that it was a lot easier for me to access them without having to reference the Breakout game in multiple classes. So it's a lot cleaner in that way, and I prefer it like this. And it really helped me practice the idea of using singletons, because before, the only time I think about using singletons is when I'm using Spring Boot. But before I go off topic, I just made the app preferences, B2D asset manager, and the sound util singletons so that I could just easily access them throughout the game. In this case, for the sound, I have these three methods. So basically all I need to do, let me see if I can find the class. I think it should be in the ball system. Yeah. So for me to play the sound that I want, we're just going to, so this condition happens when the ball goes to the bottom and basically the player loses a life. And all I need to do to play the sound is just get the instance and then call in the play explosion method. And yeah, so that, I think the game is pretty much done here, and I don't know what my next steps are. I will be making another video about like maybe showcasing this project better, but in terms of my next project, I don't know, I'm thinking about like I could go the route of making the game I actually truly want to make, or continue learning, because this whole experience was kind of like a roller coaster. There were times where I just wanted to give up, and yeah, but I'm glad I stuck through, and I did learn quite a bit on this project. And that's the thing, I feel like there's still so much to learn that it might be better for me to do smaller projects and learn that way, as opposed to already starting to build my game. Because I could tell you, the way I coded some things here is very messy and I wouldn't approve of it. But like I was getting really, like, I guess, upset or irritated. That's how like things were, and I just implemented a brute force solution for it to get it to work. It's not the cleanest, but it works. and there was a lot of things I learned this time differently that I could utilize in my next project. So by doing the smaller projects, I could make sure that the game I want to make is going to be like better, I guess. So I think that's the steps I'm gonna take next. So um, I'm gonna do smaller projects to learn something. Like let's say the particles, I might make a simple game out of it. I don't know, but I'll keep you guys updated. So that pretty much ends this game log, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.